Okay, let's see. We got everybody here? Hello, hello, hello. How are ya? Can anybody see me out there? I am live streaming to 5 channels. One of them is Rumble, and 4 of them are 4 other channels. I just did a simulcast to 4 other channels before this, and I'm alerting everybody about some very important news. Some very important news that has to do with our channel and how our channel is now blowing up in a good way. It is on fire, not like the economy, not like Trump's on fire economy. We're talking about the fire of the Holy Spirit kind of fire. It's a consuming fire, but it doesn't actually, it's kind of like the burning bush. Okay. So BP News is reaching many people right now, and it's about to go really viral. Okay. It's going to go really viral. We've got a big list, and we're connecting all the dots right now. And this is the time. This is the moment. This is the time when everything's going to hit the fan, and we're going to be streaming and making sure that you're there. And how we're going to do that is we have an app now. So if you haven't heard, I haven't told everybody yet. Haven't told everybody yet this, but we're developing. Well, actually, the app's already out. Okay, so we've got the app and we've got text alerts. So if you haven't gotten on the text alerts or the app, I would say get the app. Especially if you're out of the country, if you want a direct text message, we can add you to the other 35,000 plus people that we have on our list from back in 2021. But those kind of cost us money to send out. And it's okay, because when we do send them out, we get a lot more people. You know, when we used to send out 35,000 texts in one shot, we would get, 5 to 10,000 people live stream on a live stream. And that covered our costs. Most of the time that would cover our costs because people would donate or whatever. So we would able to, cover the cost on the $600 or $700 that it took to send that text. That one text, 2 cents a text, it adds up. It's only 2 cents, but 35,000 people, it adds up. $600-700. So people would cover our costs every time because they were very appreciative of the fact that they were getting news and they were a part of our channel and its outreach. And now we're going to be doing this rebooting 2.0, right? This is what we call BP News 2.0. We should call it TKO, or we should call it a KO, right? 2.0 KO, because we're going to knock out another round. We're going to knock some, spiritual warfare here going on. But we're going to get the message out. The news is very important. The good news is very important. And we've got that good news embedded right there in the news. So when we talk about what's going on in the world, we are not just talking about news, the bad news. We're talking about the good news. And for those who know what I'm talking about, you're behind us 100%. You're in our church. We got a church that we've opened up online here. Once again, we've rebranded. We've kind of branded it. We didn't really ever have a brand for the church. We had a fellowship. We had a church. We just called it Blazing Press, which it needed a churchy kind of name, right? But wife came up with a good idea, and I think it is kind of prophetic in the certain sense that we're in a time where the church is rising back up, in a time of a great flood of evil. It says when the enemy comes in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord will raise up a standard against him. And, it is a time when I believe that the anointed of the Lord are coming to speak right now to this generation, because there is so much evil coming in like a flood. It is a gross darkness. Isaiah chapter 60 covers the people, but they will come to the brightness of your rising. It says, right? Arise and shine, for the light has come. The glory of the Lord is risen upon you. Gross darkness covers the people. But this is the time I believe that we're going to get out this message. And so the app is very important. I'll post in the chat room here. I just posted it for all the other channels. And here it is right here. Download the app, or say, what did I say? Download app. Download app to get alerted with push notifications. Okay, download the app to get alerted with push notifications. A push notification, for those who don't know, and for those who are wondering, what's the breaking news? The breaking news is that we're going to be covering breaking news by alerting everybody all at once when all the big news hits the fan, because it's about to hit the fan, guys. You know it's about to hit the fan, right? All right, so we're positioning ourselves to make sure that we get a hold of everybody when it does. And we're not going to be censored. We weren't censored in 2021. Our voice was not censored because we used push notification, or we used text alerts. So when they banned a channel, the reason I have 8 channels is because they gave them all back. YouTube had to cough them back up because they took down channels illegally. But the reason why we weren't banned is that when a channel was banned, we just started another channel and we texted our 35,000 people, and they all came to the new channel and they all re-signed up. So all these channels have, 10, 20, 30,000, 50,000 subscribers, 100,000. And we're just bringing them all back online. And we're putting back our app, and we're putting back our text alerts. And we're looking for support so that we can, once again, have 10, 15,000 people in a live stream and get up high on the algorithms and proclaim that message in the midst of all the bad news. Because everybody's going to be freaking out when they see what's going on in the world. Because Trump is going to bring about chaos. It's already happening, but the Bitcoin president is watching Bitcoin crash right now, and economy, because he was basing everything on Bitcoin, that we were going to be saved. Our economy was going to be saved by Bitcoin's reserves, because the government was supposed to have $300 billion in Bitcoin reserves that they've confiscated, right? The decentralized private funds of people that could never be found was somehow confiscated, but they had $300 billion, and they believed that it was going to go up to $1 million per coin, right? So Bitcoin is supposed to be $1 million per coin. So when it goes up and now the whole world starts using Bitcoin, we're going to be the capital of Bitcoin, and we're going to be the world reserve currency, and then we'll be able to pay off our $38 trillion debt, right? Because we're going to be so rich, so hot, so amazing, so beautiful. A country that is like no other country and empire ever in thousands of years. And we're going to be able to fix everything, but that's not going to happen, people. Please wake up if you're one of those people that are sucking down the hopium. You're toking on the hopium like a hookah. That's not going to help. It's not going to save you. It may make you feel better for a little while, but you're going to keep seeing your costs going up in everything. But he said he's going to get rid of income tax. He said he's going to give us $5,000 stipend, because they found all this money from Doge. We're supposed to get a $5,000 check. Well, that never came, did it? No. Now he said a $2,000 check is coming. It's going to be a stimulus check. Is that going to come? No. It's not going to come. They're going to cut income tax. You're not going to have any income tax. But your tariffs are going to be even higher than what your income tax is, because that's what's happening to the middle class. They're being tariffed to death. Okay. So not only are you paying income tax now, but you're also paying tariffs. And even though they cut the income tax, if that were ever to happen, which I doubt, but Trump said he's going to do it, you still will be paying more than you did in income tax. And you're still seeing the increase, what they call inflation, and even hyperinflation. So your dollars are worth less and less and less. And that's why that's why silver and gold are going up and up and up. And we see silver now going up to almost $60 an ounce. And you've got gold going up to what, $4,300 an ounce? Because it's the end of the world, at least as we know it. I mean, it's the end of the U.S. empire, if you will. Hey, I'm not saying that we don't have a lot of, bombs and military power and, boasting about it. But, I look at America right now just like I looked at Belshazzar, toasting to the gods of gold and silver. As the little hand, I see the handwriting. I see the handwriting on the wall. That's what I see. I don't see, oh, well, we're a rich country. We've got gold and silver goblets. We've got everything right here. The kingdom is gonna fall because God said you can't boast like this. And you know, and you know what though? I'm just gonna say this. If it truly is this last day beast kingdom, it does say that kingdom has the ability to overcome, and who can make war with it, right? For a period of time. But the whole world goes into chaos because of it. The whole world is going to be in chaos as a result. Hello, Loretta. I can see you out there. And I see Leprechaun. I see Penelope. Okay, so hey, all of you guys on Rumble, I see you guys on Rumble. Get the app because we're not really streaming to Rumble. We don't really stream to Rumble. Rumble is dead to me. No, I just don't see the value in Rumble. It's just, I mean, it's a platform that's very glitchy. And I don't like their payment platform. I don't like the way they, there's a lot of things I don't like about Rumble. They have fixed some things lately. They fixed the ability for me to stream now, because that wasn't fixed until recently. That was another reason why I stopped, because nothing worked. Everything was glitchy, and it still kind of is glitchy. Does it say I'm live? Yeah, it's like, so it's saying major breaking news. Okay, so how many people are here right now? I'm looking at okay, so there's a few people here. So get the app, guys, because we have, and for those who don't know, our main channel on YouTube is, okay, it's very connected to what we're doing. Okay, everything that, whether it's the app, whether it's the push notifications, whether it's like I said, we have another app that we have a community for, a church online. There's a lot that's going on. And in order to see the big picture, you have to be able to connect to our social media. So get the app, and then you'll get the push notification, and then you'll be there when, 5 or 10,000 people show up when we put that alert out, and you'll be one of the people that are going to be knowing what's going on in real time, because we cover news as it breaks. And we also give the insight behind the scenes, because we get a lot of intel, whether it's through forums, Twitter, Facebook. We pull all kinds of different resources, Telegram accounts. We monitor everything around the world. So we're not just pulling off of mainstream media. And we usually have all the video footage before anybody else gets it. We get all the sources from behind the scenes that get the info. And once the info hits, we're one of the first ones to see it. Okay, we always are on top of what's going on in the news before anybody else. Even Lookner, yes, even Lookner. Lookner won't show anything because he's afraid he's going to get a strike or something. But Lookner actually modeled everything after what we were doing, because during the 2016 election of Trump, we had the biggest Trump channel out. It was, it was one of the top channels, and we were getting like 1 million views a day during a period right there in the beginning. That was right when RSBN was covering all the Trump rallies, remember? And they were the only ones covering the Trump rallies, so they had a lot of people watching. Well, there were some days we had more people watching. We were on the top of the feeds. We would have 20,000, 30,000 people watching. We would get 1 million views. After that video went into the archive, there would be at least, for a period of a month or two, where we were getting 1 million plus views almost every day. It was pretty close. So all of that has rolled over into different channels. We got censored right at April of 2017 is when we lost all of our channels. We didn't ever get those channels back. Those channels were really big channels. There was a total of about at least 400,000 subscribers that we lost on those channels. So that first round of censorship taught me I need to make sure I back up and I don't get censored like that again. So I developed the text alert network, and we developed that during COVID. And then when COVID started censoring, we didn't get censored because we kept sending out text alerts. And then everybody would sign up and they would support it because they knew what was going on too. So everybody was behind us. They were funding us to make sure that all those text alerts continued. And anytime our new channel would pop up, we'd get 10,000 people watching again. It was like we didn't have to build it, like it was already built. So we just directed all of our people to the new channel, and then if they censored that one, then we would direct them to another channel. Because you couldn't even say COVID. You said vaccine, and they would delete your channel. It was like so stupid. Like, what is this? Are we living in like a communist country or what? So. And so we decided we weren't going to let that happen again. So we still have the list, and we still are doing what we're doing. We're going to continue because I think censorship will come back, and I think it will come back in a vengeance. But in the meantime, we're taking advantage of this period of reprieve where they're not censoring anything because they're trying to make it all pretty and everything's nice. They got AI moving on in the background. The AI stuff is starting to chronicle everything, and it's going to be the curtain. This is going to be the AI curtain. Like an iron curtain is going to be AI curtain. And when that curtain comes down, that's it. They're gonna mute everything. They're gonna stifle it. You're not gonna be able to get access to it. So you better have connections to your people, whether it's email, websites. Hopefully those don't go down too, but it's a possibility they could. But you want to have a redundant backup. And so that's what we're doing right now. We got a redundant backup. We got the text alerts, and we got the apps. And we're bringing back on the other app, which is our Mighty Network app. And that's our church. It's kind of like a Facebook and a Twitter page environment. We've already, we've got like 6,000 people in that. And it's all internal. So it's our own, environment. You can do video, you can do Zoom chats, it's kind of like a community, right? And so people are a part of that as well. And if you want to get involved in all that, we're going to revamp that back up and running. I think we're going to have people that are going to support what we're doing now. So thank God for that. And if you're one of those people that want to get behind what we're doing, get involved and help us because we need the help. We definitely need the help. We're doing this on complete walk of faith. And if anybody knows me, you know where we're at. Okay, you know where we're at. We need people. So God bless all of you. Yes, a good idea, Penepolicea. Good to see you out there. And that's about it for the updates. I just did this to make sure everybody knew where to go, and I'm going to post it one more time in the chat room there. And if you look underneath the video, you should see it. The link there, right? Hopefully I got it underneath there. Let me see if I did it right. I hope I did it right. Yes, some of these channels, let's see if I did it right here. "24 minutes." Okay, that was okay, so I'm hitting all these channels. That's good. Let's see if this one is. Okay, yeah, this one's live right now. Okay. Oh, you know what? I didn't put it in there, stupid. Okay. So I have to go through here and because I don't have the links in there. Dang it. So if you're watching this, make sure you go to here. Let me put this up here really quick. Well, this doesn't actually have the link either. Dang it. This is kind of what the app looks like. And I'm seeing if I can put the link below the videos. Shoot. I have to go through each individual one, I think. Let me see if I can edit the channel. Hold on a second here. Update titles. Okay, maybe this will work. Okay, I think I might have done it. Let me see if I did it right. Let's see if that worked. Let's see if that worked. Yep, it worked. Oh, good. It worked. Okay, so what you do is you look in the video description and you'll see a link down there. This is for those in the archives. If you're here right now in the chat room, you can see the link. But a lot of times people in the archives, they don't see the link. They don't look at the live chat. So all you got to do is go underneath the video description and it'll say more. Click the more button and you'll see the link there. Download the app and then search Blazing Press. You might want to search Blazing Press if it doesn't take you right directly to our channel. And then that app will have our logo on it eventually. It's going to take about 2 weeks. It is a brand new app, so it takes a little bit of time to get approval, but when you click that link, it'll take you directly to our social media. And then when I send you a push notification, it'll pop up on your phone. It'll say, hey, there's a breaking news event happening in the United States right now. War has literally broken out, and this is official. Venezuelan planes are dogfighting with American pilots at this very moment. Live footage happening right now at BP News. And then you'll just have a link that'll take you right directly to our channel. And hopefully if you're just kind of hanging out, or maybe your phone beeps, you'll get a little ring. It'll tell you when it's happening. It's a lot better than getting a YouTube alert. YouTube's alerts usually just go to your email, but some people have their emails connected as a push notification. Your email is a push notification. It could be. These are not Ray-Bans. These are just regular, what do they call it? Blue blocking glasses. I got to block the blue. The blue is going to kill your eyes. You know, I've been doing computer stuff for a long time, and when I didn't have glasses, my eyes would get so sore. So once I got these types of glasses, they don't get sore anymore. So all right, guys. Well, God bless. I just wanted to make sure everybody was connected, all the lost sheep out there, bringing them in, make sure they're not wandering all by themselves out there. We want to make sure everybody's in the fold. Come on in. Everybody's hanging out. All right. God bless. Love you all. We'll be seeing you guys back on the main channel. I will send out that push notification when I go live, and that is only through the app. Major events will go through the text alerts. If it's a major event, I will send out text alerts. But for right now, get the app. Push notifications through the app. Amen. All right, guys. God bless. I'll talk to you soon.